know it's been a long time since I've seen you. I missed you guys. Been sending you guys love and energy from afar. So I do have my manifestation oils. Part of the reason why I haven't been recording as much is because I have been going overdrive on these. You're only supposed to use about 2 to 3 drops. I have my love attraction oil for attracting platonic and romantic connections that are genuine. Spiritual DNA oil. I've been like overdoing it with these two. Look at my bottles. They're almost gone, but my spiritual gifts have been super enhanced, which means I've been going through my ascension phases way faster, but it also destabilizes me, which also, yeah, it's part of the reason why I haven't been recording. Protection oil, in case you need to send anything back, protect yourself from any negative energies or entities. Hi, Chaley. I hope I said your name correctly. This is your money and abundance oil. So, yeah, if you want to purchase that, the link is in the description box below. This is going to be a general reading for your birthday season, the things that you guys have coming up. You'll never expect that this is what you have manifested into your life. So let's take a look and see Virgo placements. First card we have is Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, the Hangman. Wow, King of Cups. Some of you guys have been like manifesting different people, different options, and others of you, it's bringing karma to 5 different people. I have the King of Cups, right? I have the Knight of Cups. This person's wearing a mask, so you can't even see this person's face. We have the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So there's already way too many people, so I'm going to try to split this up as best as I can. With the Knight of Wands, some of you guys have been manifesting some form of travel for either for your birthday season or from now until January of 2023. This traveling could be it could be halted either by family or by financial issues or the fact that you may have to work or you have other responsibilities. I feel like there's some sort of conflict or drama that may happen. I feel like there's going to be an ex that's going to want to come back. This ex is going to be fighting for your attention. Even if you try to block this person, they're going to make new profiles and still try to contact you because it's Knight of Wands, whatever they thought that they were going to leave you for, whatever option they thought would be better. At first, yes, this may have been hot and heavy, but this energy quickly burnt out. And I feel like with the Knight of Cups, this person realized that they were served some form of illusion, or whoever they went to, it was basically pulling a wool over their eyes, or this person's realizing that they were wearing rose-colored glasses in some way because they're being forced to wake up to the fact that they are now with a manipulator, or that they were manipulated into letting go of you or the situation that involved you. So it doesn't even have to be a person in particular. It could be you were dealing with a job. There was a lot of conflict and drama within this job. You were eventually released or fired. By you being fired, this was some form of manipulation to keep you stuck. That was, unfair or uncertain, but this is all going to come and work to your favor because whatever position you're going to have in the future, not only will it make you more money, where you'll be more stable. The King of Pentacles is someone who's meant to have an empire. You're someone who sees things through the end. You're hardworking. You're meant to have a high status. Even if you're not in that position now, that's what's meant for you. And whoever this past person, whether it was a friend who left you behind, coworker that conspired against you, or a lover that turned their back on you, by them releasing you, it actually helped you level up because now you are in the position of where you can control your life. In the past, you may have had people pleaser habits where you were tiptoeing around other people, or you're basing your life or the decisions that you were making out of fear and survival mode. But now you're in the process of where you're actually living and you're working through the traumas that may have been inflicted by people upon you. This is also talking about like things that even go back to childhood that are now being summoned right now. And with the Magician, this is saying that you don't have to rely on anyone to get the answers that you need. You don't even need this tarot reading that you're watching. Like, this is just confirmation. And with the Two of Swords, like, you have a decision that you have to make. Are you going to go left or right? Are you going to continue on the path that you're on, which may be loving yourself, taking care of yourself, or are you going to choose to invest in someone? Because you're going to have options in love. Multiple people have their eyes on you and they want to pursue you. Some of you could be online dating, because I am seeing Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, things of that nature here. Just be careful. Meet in public places. And with the Hangman here, just be aware of releasing things that no longer serve you. And those of you that are in relationships, if these are stable, healthy connections, you need to stop watching tarot. And the reason why I'm saying that, because it's easy to get a plant, like a seed planted in your head of doubt. And by watching tarot, you're essentially doing that. So just stay off of that, or only watch things that involve like self evolvement, self growth, things like that. So don't know who that's for. But with the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, choose the option that is okay. Side note, just because someone's pursuing you and they're on your tail constantly does not mean that they're truly into you, because that can be a form of love bombing. So you have to be aware of people that use their free time to deal with you, and those people who free their time for you, because there's a difference. Now let's take a look. Additional messages. Okay, Virgo placements. What do you guys need to know? We have Judgment, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So you're going to have to make a decision whether you're going to sit in your throne, in your power, because there are going to be people that want to trigger you. You could have been someone that was, I don't want to say snappy in the past, but people knew how to get you emotionally charged. And if you can learn how to channel your anger into something that's beneficial to you, I feel like this could actually end up being something that brings you revenue in some way. Like, let's say, for example, you have a lot of anger and you take up boxing. Well, you're going to end up being someone who's professional or someone who's well renowned in that sector. That's just an example of what you can do with your anger, if that is something that you're considering. And with the Six of Cups, this is also reminiscing on things within the past coming up. So we are in Mercury retrograde, which means it's going to bring a lot of past people back, past energy back, past coping mechanisms back. So if you did have addictions that you had overcome in some way within the last like 6 months, well, guess what? Those triggers are going to be flaring up again. And I know this is true because this has been happening to me and other people that I've talked to as well. So don't feel bad if you do feel like you're regressing in some way, because that's not the case. You're evolving. It's just you may have to backpedal to actually clean up things that you threw under the rug in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Like, it's kind of like cleaning up once and for all, because you are moving forward. The Chariot is someone who moves forward. It's a carriage that only has one person available on it. So this journey that you're on, you can't really take anybody else with you. Everyone else is just, you're kind of like the main character, and everyone else is in the background. But ultimately, you've been dealing with people that have been very selfish towards you. And if this is you and you have been feeling like, you've been more selfish than usual, you know that you've been acting a bit out of control, maybe even bullying people, because we do have some karmics or people that are in karmic energy that do watch my channel. And I do sometimes give messages to them as far as like not staying in this energy of being aggressive, or like being a follower, or being insincere and only doing good things and expecting some sort of and it's like doing a favor or a compliment in the underhanded way, because you're somewhat expecting something back from it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So be aware of being in that energy. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, this is also the energy of you may have been dealing with people who were prone to throw tantrums. Like, you do something that they don't like, and so there's some sort of repercussion that came from it. So maybe you were taught to walk on eggshells or to people please in some way, and whatever this happened in the past, if those of you that were left for somebody else, this relationship, it's completely crumbled. There's no relationship, there's no connection here. They're probably just, and if this is something that's on social media where you log on and you still see these two people together, it is all facade. For all you know, they're completely broken up and all the pictures are just up there while they're dating other people. I've actually seen that from people where they want to like sustain this image to the public that they're still together, but like behind the scenes, like they have completely different lives. It's like obscene. So just be aware. Don't compare lives to what you see on social media, because perception, I'm telling you, it's everything. Now let's see. Additional messages. Confirmation for Virgo placements. What's coming in for you? Look, if there was anyone that was gossiping about you, if there was some sort of character assassination that you may have gone through, this is like the scales being balanced in some way, or your name being cleared, or there being some sort of like receipts that can be brought up, or someone that stands up for you, or an alibi in some form of fashion. Look, what the F is going on? There's going to be sudden chaos, unexpected drama, unseen changes, not on your end, on whoever was the beggar, mooch, opportunist, or user in your life, because that's not you. I feel like I'm tapping into someone that you're tapped into. This is someone who was ultimately a friends with benefits with you. Doesn't matter if you're married, doesn't matter if you're in a relationship. The connection like truly didn't pick up off of a certain point. It's like the connection just got stagnant. Why? And it's because you were dealing with a liar, someone who kept constantly lying. They didn't want to truly commit. This is someone that still wanted to have attention. They still wanted to possibly have options. I haven't changed. I'm just lying to get what I want. So if this person returns, just know that they still enjoy being a player, having sex with several people. This is someone who's poly. Like, this is someone who just needs to come to terms with the fact that they are a polyamorous person, and that they need to be honest with all parties involved, because there are some people out there that are okay with that. And in my eyes, I don't feel like that's wrong, like dealing with multiple people, as long as like people know what's on the table and exactly what they're connected to, then you deal with your own at that point. But when you lie and you deceive and you go behind the scenes, that's when it becomes an issue. We also have can't talk, I'll reach out soon. This is someone who was a coward. They ran. You're not in communication with this person. Why? It's because they ran from you. 1 second. Felt something behind me. I didn't like that energy. Anyways, self-care is advised. Love you more. Look at the bottom of the deck. It says, I wish you were dead. Schemes, plots, traps. So some of you may be dealing with people that have like deep envy and hatred towards you, just because of the fact that they can't control you, or because of the fact that you see through the illusions, or you see through like the control that they may try to get over on other people, and you stand up for yourself, and that's what causes issues. We also have house. If you've been wanting a house, this is also coming in. If you've been wanting something more stable, a more stable environment, more stable neighborhood, or just a place where you don't have to pay so much for rent, that's coming in possibly when your next lease is up. And we also have a message. So you're going to get a message from someone either through social media, or this will be a formal letter in some way, shape, form, or fashion. That's going to come from an institution, a bank, and anyone that you were connected to that was leeching off of you energetically. Anyone that's been leeching off of you even through your work. Like, I just feel like copyright issues, people trying to steal your style, even if it's just online, or people trying to mimic you. Any type of revenue that they sowed using your energy, yeah, that's all coming right back. And you're going to see these people's lives crumble. And that's how you're going to know who was deceiving you and lying and conspiring and using your energy behind your back. Look, unexpected income. This is also what you're going to get. Whether this is through a refund of some sort, unexpected income if you have a shop, like an influx of people coming towards your shop and purchasing things, unexpected income from someone who owes you something, because the people that have done you wrong, especially if this was a player, because it was right on top of the player card, this person's having bad health, so they can't move on. So the more that they try to run away from you, the harder it is to function every day, the harder it is to sleep at night, the harder it is to just like, yeah, because the divine is putting pressure on this person to do the right thing. We also have kids are a factor in this. So some of you may have children with these past people that you're connected to, but you are the privileged lady or the privileged male if you are a masculine energy watching. And that's why this connection or this whole situation didn't work out, because you're meant to have more. And this person, literally, they're only capable of giving you the bare minimum because that's all they have for themselves. This is not someone who knows how to love themselves. Therefore, they cannot love you. That's why they feel like they need multiple people, because whatever insecurity they have, it makes them feel like they need to have multiple options or people in the back burner in case one doesn't work out. So this may have been someone who had been cheated on or lied to in the past, and now they have some sort of insecurity because of that. Not your problem, but they're coming back. So that's why that's being brought up. So let's continue and see. Virgo placements for your birthday season. What's coming in for you guys? King of Pentacles. That's the second time this card has come out. A mature, grounded, stable, successful person who's not a risk taker. This is someone who's meant to have an empire or high status, which is earth sign energy. This is what you're meant to be in. You are somebody who could be cautious. You're bettering yourself and you're seeing things through the end. And there's someone who's wanting to come in and cause drama. This Knight of Swords. Look at you. Focus on your money. Happy, glowing. Focus on your spirituality. Look at your garden and look at this person and his chaos, his or her chaos, drama. And this person has their sword out. They want to come in because they're still holding on to you. They also see you leveled up in some way. So they want to come and mooch and ride on your coattail to happiness because this person can foresee you having joy with someone else. So if you're not in a relationship now or in a connection, you just have happiness within yourself. Like you're just content. And this person's upset because they left you in this energy of like betrayal and wanting to be stabbed in the back. And they felt like you weren't going to get up and you did because you're protected. And yes, whatever you went through, it did hurt. It did take you a long time to move on from it. But now you're taking the risk to move away from any past things or situations or anything that was deceptive. So now what you're going to receive is just blessings, happiness, joy. King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, which is happiness, wish fulfillment. You getting your wishes fulfilled, taking risks, opportunities. Meanwhile, this person's holding on to you. Past people holding on to you. So let's see. What do they want to tell you? This past connection. This person wants to say something. I just didn't want to give them the attention like that, but I guess. If you want to purchase this, the link is in the description box below. Also, I have a Libra only reading with Libra placements. So if you want to watch that, possibly cross-watching, the link for that is in the description box below. Are you sure you want the truth? I have been trying to spare your feelings. I wish we could start over without all of the heartbreak and pain. My friends went to sleep with you secretly. It pisses me off because the topic was brought up. So this person, they talk about you with their friends in some way, and their friends are attracted to you. So there may have been like a level of sabotage that was here. If I can't have you, then no one can. So this person is going through some form of like anger and rage, just the same way that you are, except theirs is different because theirs is piled up with like guilt and needing to self-reflect. And this is someone who's not aware and they're not spiritually activated like you are. They don't have the same tools and protection that you did when you were like processing whatever the separation was. Plus this person may have been like using other people, going out and partying. And look, I'm ready to fight for this. Now I want to try again. Do you think you can trust me? I made you feel insecure so that you would not feel good enough for someone else. We also have, I never thought that you would make such a big impact in my life. There may have been a pregnancy involved. I'm not sure yet. So there's a lot going on here. Some of you, there may have been like a pregnancy that may have been involved due to the separation between the both of you. Whether this pregnancy went to term or not really just depends. And that's not going to be for everyone. That's going to be for like 30% max. So if you know that's not for you, then don't try to make that part fit. Because I felt someone's stomach like drop, and whoever that was, that storyline wasn't for you. So I never thought that you'd make such a big impact in my life. We have activated. So you made this person want to change. The separation between the both of you, it's been hard on both ends, but I feel like it's been tougher on this person because they've been forced to reflect on their own actions, how they behave, and you may have been the first person to do that because this may have been someone who's like surrounded by like yes men and flying monkeys and people that just go with the flow, especially if they're getting paid or they're getting some sort of like benefit from the relationship. Look, this is a blank card. Essentially, this person doesn't even know what to say because it feels like whatever they did, they don't even know how to repair the connection. Maybe there's no fixing it. They know that. Will you marry me? This person will even go as far as proposing marriage or some form of commitment. I feel stupid. Yeah, this person feels dumb. Whatever ego trip that they were in, especially during the separation, and now that the dust has settled, it's making this person reflect and they feel stupid. I'm lost. They're lost without you. They're lost without your energy because you brought the sun in this person's life. Commit to me. Now this person is trying to tell you that you should be committing to them because in this person's mind, they know that now you have options. Now you have new opportunities. You have new connections, new doors, new paths. However, with betrayal, there's no way that you can overcome or go past whatever this betrayal is. Some of you are willing to forgive, and it's okay to forgive. Just don't forget. And also, it would do yourself an injustice by going back to whoever this person was, because they truly did not, they didn't care about you. I'm sad about this. And now this person's sad. Saddened by their own actions, which is why they feel stupid, because they obviously dug their own hole. And I am lost. Look, I'm lost and I'm lost. This person is truly lost, not just spiritually lost because they don't have protection due to what they did to you, but also lost in the 3D world because they're losing not just money if they were, paying for other people's lifestyles, trying to maintain some sort of image. It's all backfiring. Everything. So don't be surprised if you hear back from someone who completely dogged you out and now they could possibly need your help. So that's the end of your reading. Virgo placements, I hope you like that. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day or night. Bye.